check out what I got for Meadow. Oh,
He is for Destiny.
yeah, it's a kids book. It's
But I don't
fucking-
see the dreadnought
Oh,
orbiting Saturn.
it's so cute.
Oh my god. I don't see the dreadnought orbiting Saturn, so it's not accurate.
Well, it came out in like 6.3. Okay, yeah, you're right. Let me go to O. The Oracle knows. Okay.
All right, not now.
While you do that, I will say hello, everybody, and welcome to Alpha Beta Gold. I'm Cameron James. Joining me as always is just Matt. And what are you again? You're Microsoft somebody, right? Who are you?
Microsoft finest.
Yeah.
Microsoft's weakest.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Jason's not here today. He's currently at a friends function, something like that. He told me he missed us all.
Big sad.
I was gonna say that's a nice way of putting it. He's actually lost in space. His ship got lost on
Yeah,
route to
Elite
some
Dangerous
planet in a
traveling
far.
to
Yeah,
another-
you got lost en
Yeah.
route to
Jason, you're here in spirit.
planet 7B48, and
Oh
we're
my
trying to
God.
find him.
You're
Justin,
sorry.
did you ever dive into that?
What? No, I never did.
No?
Did. I have been. The wife and I have been playing. It Takes Two, and holy
Nice.
mother of God, what a fucking experience is this game.
I bet that game's fun.
We are 2 chapters in, and yeah,
You feel your marriage getting stronger with each level you play,
something like that. Yeah.
or maybe the steps towards divorce. Who knows?
There's a lot of communication that needs to be involved in that. It is a forced split screen game, even though we are playing on two separate consoles. Like it forces split screen, so you're always
Weird.
aware of what. Yeah, very weird. But I can see what they're doing, why they're doing it, because initially both her and I were like, no, we don't like this. But as the game progressed, yes, we can understand why that was the thing. And we actually got stuck in one halfway through chapter 2. We were there for like a half an hour, and then I caused us to die intentionally to refresh our spawn point, and it turned out the level had actually glitched.
Uh-oh.
And then I realized the level hadn't actually glitched, and we had gone
You
backwards.
suck.
We had gone
You just-
backwards through the level, and we were trying to go back into the starting point instead of forward through the level. So yeah, it was a very interesting experience. But
Big old dummy.
the game itself is exceptional. I praise it.
I heard a lot of good things about that game.
It's a lot of fun. There are mini games. But yeah, I don't have anything negative to say about it. Yeah, I do have something negative to say about it. The chapters themselves, I don't know how many there are in the game, but they're long. Like chapter 1 was like 3 hours. Chapter 2 was like 2.5,
Damn.
3 hours. Yeah, it takes a chunk of your life away. Like the mini bosses, the bosses, whatever they are, they're hard. They're hard. They're not easy, especially with 2 people trying to communicate on the same screen. It don't work. It don't work out that well. The mini games are fun, but yeah, I expect us to finish it within the next. Because the levels are so long, we're not putting a lot of time into it, just because it is a huge commitment chunk that we need to do. But yeah, I enjoy it.
Speaking of long levels, Matt is fucking with Returnal. He was actually
I
playing it
am.
literally. He was playing it before you jumped on. He's staring
Right,
at
it's
it.
actually really funny because I just entered a room when you started the dial, and this like big monster had like jumped out from behind a tree, and it literally I was like, ugh! Like it scared the
I heard
shit
you.
out of me.
I heard you from my
I
headphones.
was like, oh god, I'm so fucking terrified, and then I was like, oh fuck, like it's just Karen.
So are you still on the first?
I have not left the first biome yet, which is the overgrown forest.
Did you beat the first boss yet?
No, when I got to the first boss last night, actually on my like 3rd cycle, and I almost beat it. I was on the last life bar, and I got it down to like maybe a quarter left, and then it was just bombarding me with shit. Because one of the things about this game is that it's kind of like a bullet hell too. There's just shit fucking flying at you from every direction trying to kill you. So I just kind of got overwhelmed, and I didn't have the best weapon. So I mean, theoretically, if I can keep the weapon that I've got now, I can get to the boss, I think I could probably kill it.
So to anyone that doesn't know what it is, you want to explain a little bit what you're playing, like what exactly it is? Because I know it's a roguelite, but
Yeah, so it's by a company called Housemark. They have done a few other games in the past, more bullet hell style games. This is their first foray into like full 3D, games of this caliber. You are a Astra Scout named Celine on a mission. She's she's just going through space. That's why the intro to this game is just so cool. It just screams like Aliens and Prometheus, like you're flying towards a planet and she's trying to like follow. It's called the white shadow signal or the white shadow broadcast. And she's not sure what it is. And she's, approaching this planet called Atropos. And, on the planet, she gets like hit by like one of the engines of the ship gets hit by lightning. And she kind of like hits something and then she crash lands and the ship's fucked. And she's like, okay, so I gotta I'm stuck here. So I might as well try to figure out this broadcast. And, while you're exploring the first time you die, you then realize that you keep coming back. It's like Groundhog's Day, but scarier. And, she just can't leave this planet. And she's just every time she dies, she comes back and everything's different. Nothing's ever the same. So in true roguelike fashion, you lose everything from, one run to the next. There are certain things that are considered permanent, like you acquire a alien sword that allows you to like break through certain barriers and allows you to do like melee attacks. And there are certain other things where you can do like mid-biome teleportation and shit like that. But I still have no idea what's going on really story-wise, which I think is the point.
So how do you progress through the level if you lose all your weapons?
Jump and shoot.
You jump and shoot a lot, but no, when you die, and you start a cycle, you have your sidearm. You just have a pistol to start. But as you're moving through the level, you can find chests and enemies will drop other weapons. So like I had a carbine machine gun before. I now have this other gun called I think it's the Spitmaw. It's essentially a shotgun. And it's this one I had to switch because I went from a tier 1 machine gun to a tier 4 shotgun. So that's why I'm thinking I have a really good chance of beating.
How many tiers are there?
I don't know. This is the highest one I've seen, and this is like ridiculously powerful. Like I'm like two-shotting enemies right now.
Your context means nothing then.
Wait, so
it's a 4-star, but it shows you like, compared to your current weapon, like how much more damage it does. How like does it have any kind of special perks like harden to make you like more resistant to damage? Does it do like that?
How much better is it?
More better.
That's right.
More better.
That's all I want to hear.
Are the chests in the same spot?
No, that's the point. Everything's always different. There are certain rooms that you will see that are always the same. Like one of the weird things that happens on this planet is you're going through the rooms and then you eventually walk into one of them. And I say rooms because it's just you're going through these doors and you're in different parts of the forest. And you walk in and you just straight up find a like Victorian era house just chilling out of the forest. And it's your character's home from like Earth. And it's like, how the fuck is this even possible? And then you like get a key and you're able to go into the house, and it's just very bizarre. Like it almost felt like I was playing PT when you're moving through the house because it switches to first person.
Interesting.
But it's cool. Like when you find audio logs recorded by you on a previous life cycle, and you're like, I have no recollection of ever recording this. And it tells you more about like, she's like, oh, like during, I tried to go do this and it didn't work out very well. And I might be dead soon. And then, it's cool. Literally every time you die, it's going to get annoying, but each time you die, it shows you like a sped up version of the same cutscene that you saw at the beginning with the crash landing of the ship, you waking up on the planet and exiting the ship. It's like, it's going to get painfully Groundhog Day ish soon.
What was this wasn't the game, because I know for when we were talking about one of the reveals or whatever, there was the game made by it was supposed to be the PUBG universe. That's not.
Oh,
that's
no.
The Callisto Protocol.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God.
Calypso Protocol.
I knew.
That's going to be fucked up.
Yeah.
This
game. The concept behind this game I like, but like when I watch the gameplay, like I hate everything sci-fi. I would probably think this is.
And it's because it's creepy enough that it is reminiscent of Dead Space to some degree, and it's also very like Lovecraftian because a lot of these monsters are like tentacly and all that kind of shit. And there's this one creature I've encountered called a mycomorph. It's like fungus type creature that like shoots spores, so it almost looks like a clicker from The Last of Us, but bigger and more intimidating. The audio in this game is unbelievable with the Pulse 3D headset, and the controller, like the DualSense effects, like with the trigger and everything. This is a better tech demo for the controller than Astrobot was. Like,
really,
it's incredible. Like when it's like, because in the forest it's like always raining, there's a slight constant like pitter patter on the controller of rain, as if it's like touching it. And then cool, when there's like, when you do like a dash, there's always like your character, while the dash is recharging, there's like a flash of electricity on them. There's a crackle as it like starts to recharge. And it's cool because, in typical games, when you want to aim down the sights, you hold the trigger down all the way. You only hold it halfway down and miss aim down the sights. You hold it down fully to do your alt fire, which is like, the shotgun, aim down the sights. And then if I hold it down all the way, I can fire off like a giant bazooka fucking shell. And then that's the alt fire for the weapon.
I'm sorry, did you just say out loud aim down sights instead of abbreviating it for ADS?
I think that took longer for you to say ADS than aim down sights. Same kind of.
I mean, who watches our podcast or listens to this thing? It's not. You can just you can say ADS, man. Like,
I'll be technical. I'll be fully technical, but
see, I don't know if
it's a good use of the controller.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Honestly, I didn't like it at first, and then after 2 or 3 runs, I got really used to it, because you'll know that you'll learn really quickly when you've pressed it down fully and you've used your alt fire, that if you're pressing that down and it hasn't recharged, you're pulling the trigger and nothing's fucking happening. So it teaches you very quickly to realize that you only have to just go halfway on the trigger. It's actually really intuitive as you get through it, but she's super fast too in this game. Like the way how fast this woman sprints is unbelievable. Like she could run a football field in like 3 seconds.
Yeah, see, again, talking with the DualSense, you were saying like I picked up Judgment, and that's what I've kind of been playing right now. And for a PS5 upgrade, like I said to Matt earlier today when I saw him, it looks amazing. It's probably one of the best looking games I've seen on my PS5, to be honest with you.
That's good.
But it does absolutely nothing anywhere else. Like it's just visually appealing. Like doesn't do anything with the controller, doesn't do anything with the headset. And I'm just like, all right, like if you're going to continue to port, or enhance these games, don't you think they should take a little more time to actually put the effort into the controller?
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's up to the developer. Like, Returnal looks ridiculously good. So it just kind of checks off all the boxes for like a PlayStation 5. The ray tracing is crazy. Like I was in the ship, because you can go back into the ship, and when you're in there, it's first really person. And yeah, like I'm like looking at her desk, and there's books, and there's like a shiny mug that has like, there's a mug that has like text on it, and there's a lamp next to it, and the lamp is shiny, and I could literally see the reflection of the text on the mug in the lamp, which is like mind blowing to me, because that's not something I've ever gotten before in a game. But I know that like, I think when Subnautica, like when the Subnautica Beyond Below Zero, the sequel, comes out, they said that has like full DualSense functionality. And I think they might actually be adding DualSense features for the PS5 version of the first one. I don't want to say that definitively, but it's just really up to the developer if they want to take the time to work that up. I guess it takes some time to program that,
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm gonna play the Subnautica game eventually, probably, but I might as well just wait. But this month does have a lot of games coming out. But
speaking of games coming out, who's getting Resident Evil?
We'll talk about that in a second. But
okay. I want to make sure we're talking about that.
Yeah, no, we definitely all are. I just want to say, if anyone doesn't know what Judgment is, it's Matt. You know a little bit more of the lore than I do. It's a Yakuza game. Essentially, it's in the same world,
same universe.
It's totally more of a narrative, I would say. It kind of reminded me if like I don't know, like Heavy Rain had like a fight to it, because you're just kind of watching a lot and you're making just dialogue choices, and if you make the wrong choice, it like fails the thing, and it's definitely very heavy dialogue based, and I also
They always are.
You know, I don't really follow a lot of like Japanese kind of Chinese type of things, so I didn't realize that when they call each other by the name, they're actually calling them by their last name. So I'm like, who the fuck is this person they're talking about now? I'm like, oh, it's the same guy, but on my thing, I don't realize it's his last name. But it's a cool game. I mean, the main character is really cool. I think he's actually a cool dude. I like him. He's not somebody that I'm like, oh, this guy's fucking annoying. The people around him are cool. It's a compelling story. It's definitely not something that I'm going to be that I can sit down and play for like 8 hours at a time.
No, you have to do it in chunks.
I literally play it like an hour a day, and I'm like, I get the point. I do one part of the case, and then I'm out. And I literally said to myself today, I was like, I probably played this game for 3 hours maybe, and I don't think I've seen the loading screen yet. So I have no idea
That's good.
this game is. It should be interesting, but I'll continue to play it. I tried playing Resident Evil 7. I played probably the first fourth of it, and I was like, I'm out. It's just, I said to Justin, and I said to you today, Matt, there was something weird with the controller. I felt like where it's delayed, where if I would shoot, it would take like a couple, not a second, but like a split second to recognize what I was doing. I was like, I'm out.
Input delay lag. But
that's what I was going to say. It's like a weird, like positive latency. Like the game, like the system's processing it too quickly. Like it's weird.
It looked good. It definitely, you could tell that it, got a little bit of boost, but.
Do you guys feel like I should finish the previous Resident Evil before I play this one?
7?
Yeah.
You absolutely right. Well, you need to at least, you need to like know what the story is of 7 to.
Well, it was on Games Pass or no, Games with Gold. I own the damn thing from one way or another.
I mean, the game's definitely a little outdated. I would say, just in the sense of like, I don't know. I didn't
4 years old.
Yeah, but it just to me just didn't.
2007.
Maybe because it's not. I feel like with the other Resident Evil games, I don't really. If I was to play 4 again, I really wouldn't remember the game very much. But this game, I remembered everything that was about to happen. I was like, all right, he's about to break through this wall. Okay, like it's not. You play.
Do you think that was because it was first person and not third person?
I think the pacing of the game is really slow. Like it's not like.
That's why I turned it off. Like because I was like, oh, okay. Like I'm bored. Yeah,
Matt, you seem to think opposite.
No, I'm just thinking like I'm just remembering everything that happens in that game. Like I mean, you need to, if you're gonna play 8, you definitely need to at least just like watch someone put together the cutscenes or something on 7. Otherwise, you're kind of not gonna know what the fuck is going on.
You'll have no idea who Ethan is.
Yeah, like you're gonna lose.
Is there
all
something
of that.
involved with Umbrella and a virus and some sort of outbreak and things that want to kill me? Yes, I'm good.
No,
it's a little bit different. They definitely did something a little newer with this, but you don't have to play it if you don't want to. Just watch the cutscenes or like
put it this way, the end boss. It's really bad. Like it's like Evil Within 1 bad.
It's shoehorned in there. Feels like
it's really.
But like otherwise, 7 was a good game, and I was actually just reading. They said that they started the development for 8 6 months before 7 came out. So there's games been in development for I know. Well, usually games are in the pipeline, but like to be in like.
That's Capcom, man. They want to shovel sequels out like they're fucking
Steam development. Like that's like
come on, this is Capcom for you. How many Mega Man and Street Fighter?
Bro, Dragon Age 4 has been in development for like 4 or 5 years now, and they have literally shown like one piece of concept art and then like a sort of teaser. They showed nothing.
There was something on IGN.
Yeah, which was more concept art. It was just a Grey Warden from. Yeah, it was no big deal.
But no, I think everyone here is getting Village. It's next Friday.
Yes, I'm so excited. That should actually. Oh shit! I'm gonna take a look. That might be able to preload that right now. Let me take a look.
I'm buying the physical, so I'm trying to buy physical games now, but unfortunately, some of them you can't buy. I think that the thing with Village is they're tying it into 7 somehow. I don't really know exactly how.
Literally says,
What do you mean sort of?
Literally says it's a continuation of the story from 7.
Right,
literally.
No, what I'm saying is because
like I literally have it up on Google right now. Like it's literally.
I was gonna say, what do you? What do you mean? It's sort of.
Sequel.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. There's no sort
because hold on, chill the fuck out. Because to me, I don't like how different of a direction they went with the plot of it. You know,
Well,
not for nothing.
A
Yes.
9 foot tall vampire leader that the internet is in
Dude,
love
yeah,
with.
because not for
We
nothing.
don't even know
not-
if she's actually a vampire though, but we just
She's
assume.
a fucking vampire. She got three girls, right? There's 3 girls that she has.
One of them is named Daniela. She's extremely attractive, let's be honest, and she can suck my blood anytime.
like
She's the one that turns into bugs.
Resident Evil 7's was
Restless.
like creepy.
I mean, they're all kind of creepy in their own right.
Motherfucker, if you
no,
Like,
played
have
that
you ever
first
played
demo,
Resident?
All right,
Yeah,
fine. I
it's
didn't play it, so I'm
creepy.
waiting.
just fucking be patient. And trust me, I played also the actual second demo because there's the maiden demo, which is
So there's
just you're kind of moving through like a castle, and that's just like the
That's
creepy
the
one.
castle demo.
Well, no, that's the maiden demo. Then they did the village and then the castle demo recently. I only played
Oh,
the
you had
village
access.
demo.
That's right.
The
PlayStation had
village
access to
demo.
more stuff.
Showed off some of the new enemy types, and they are fucking some of the most intelligent AI I've ever gone up against in a video game in my entire life. Like
You
it
actually
felt like
had a gun.
yes, I had a shotgun with one shot, and when I shot the enemy right in its face, and it just
It still
shrugged that
came
shit
at you.
off,
Yeah,
I
dude, that's
freaked
Resident
out
Evil
and
for you.
ran in the other direction. I sprinted away when it just took a shotgun shell to the face and was like, "Ugh, I'm coming at you."
So do we think that Village is going to be creepier than 7?
I got no
In some
context.
ways,
I really
Probably.
thought 7 was creepy, and
I
I
got no context.
just the house and everything like that, and how
Got to
it
be
was-
better than 6, though.
Well,
Oh, God.
Did you just drive, Matt?
That game was so bad. Let's talk about Resident Evil from this fucking podcast.
Right,
I mean,
we
was-
do a whole,
Six was a
we do a whole
travesty,
episode
let's
on
be
fucking
honest.
Resident
but
Evil, dude.
the thing with 6 was like it literally was like took everything about Resident Evil and threw it out the fucking window.
That's
There
why,
was-
yeah, that was literally like, hey, we wanted to make an action game that was kind of Resident Evil-y, and that was what happened, and it worked out so badly. That game was straight garbage, and
And they had-
Wesker's son was the worst part of that game.
Or the fact that they had 6 main characters, but you only actually played as 3 of them, I think, and the other ones just like followed you around.
Yeah, I remember playing that game for the first time. I was like, I'm gonna start with Leon's campaign.
I did the
'cause
same
Leon's
thing.
my boy. And then you're in like the subway or whatever,
The
like
street.
I'm walking down the tracks with like
Yeah.
Helena or whatever her name was, and I was like, oh, bang, 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 and then I dove backwards and I was
Yep.
like, what the fuck?
Yep.
Like, this is so
the
stupid.
second I did that, I was like, I'm out. I don't think
Yeah.
I played the game for
Oh,
longer than 30
God.
minutes.
I forced myself to get through his campaign, and then I think I tried to play the one on the Wesker campaign, and I was like, this is
No.
so unbelievably bad. And then there
He,
was
like,
Chris's
teleported.
campaign. Yeah.
That's Chris-
And then Chris had a campaign, I think, in that, right? That was the 3 characters, because there was like Ashley accompanied from 4, accompanied the Wesker kid, right? And then, yeah,
I don't
Justin's.
I don't think it was him. Resident Evil.
Justin, what's your favorite
6.
Resident Evil game?
Oh.
It's a tough question.
That like the original definitely will always.
Oh,
hold
it
a
is
spe-
Chris.
It will always hold a special place in my heart. I never owned a PlayStation. I had borrowed a PlayStation from one of my friends,
You saying
so
Code
nice.
Veronica?
so he could let me play and
Ooh.
experience Final Fantasy VII. But
Mm.
also the first Resident Evil. But my first real exposure to the Resident Evil games were the remakes for GameCube.
Oh,
So
Really?
yeah, that was really
Interesting.
my first exposure
Wow.
because I wasn't
Wow.
wasn't a Sony person. I always had Nintendo consoles, and then I had a PS2, but I don't think there was anything memorable of that. And then the next generation, and then I got a GameCube.
nice.
So Resident Evil, I think Resident Evil 4 is
I played
probably.
that. I beat that thing in like fucking 3 days.
I played Resident. One of my fondest memories of Resident Evil 4 is before you meet the chainsaw dude for the first time. When you're just walking around the farm, there's a fucking cow, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if I can shoot this cow. Oh my god, it's a dead cow! Holy, that was one of my favorite video game moments ever because that poor cow, man. Yeah, I'll say 4, just because. What are you buying? Like, there's so.
Well, hello, stranger.
Hello,
What are you
stranger.
buying?
Like I think 4 allowed me to really, because it was developed for the GameCube initially from Gate, so like that of really like as a Nintendo fan, like I had Nintendo systems. I bought I bought a PS2 just to have it because. But anyway, I don't want to digress too far off
No.
topic. But Resident Evil 4.
No,
You work for Microsoft, so shut up.
I
yeah, but
there-
Nintendo.
there were-
listen, Nintendo does what other people don't. Mm.
I mean,
There was,
not for nothing. I thought that Resident Evil 5 wasn't that bad. I actually like
Listen, if it
in
wasn't
retrospect, it's not as bad.
when you're comparing it to games like 6, but like 5, listen,
Exactly.
I definitely put more time into 5 than I did with 4. I beat that game into
I
a
agree.
bloody fucking pulp. I got I knew where I could probably play that game right now and I could pick up every fucking gem, secret, and bullshit. But the one thing about 5 that I absolutely detested were the stupid fucking follow mechanics. Like, come on. And then
Come on.
Like that left a really bad taste in my mouth. And then like BioShock Infinite happened, and I was like, see, this is how you fucking do it, Capcom.
Yeah, but she wasn't that bad of an AI. Like she was
bad.
I've seen worse.
She was
dude.
we've seen it was still bad.
You didn't have to babysit Elizabeth. You did have to babysit to a degree. What was her name? Someone with an O?
Shiva?
Shiva Olimar. Yeah, that was her last name. Olimar
was Mortal Kombat.
Shiva. Okay. That's Shiva.
Yeah. No, I thought the only thing that 5 I didn't like was Chris was huge. He looked like
That's what I'm saying,
Rock.
dude. He punches boulders. Yeah, he literally he punches boulders with his fist. And then they move.
Speaking of Mortal Kombat,
compared to even monsters in those games.
Cameron, I watched that movie that you told me to watch, and I fully agree with the
Scorpion movie.
That death that we spoke of.
What?
Goro's death.
Oh, he's not dead.
Well, no. I watched Revenge. I watched Scorpion's Revenge.
Oh, you finally watched it?
Yeah, I watched it.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other. It's really good.
Yeah, that was really good. I enjoyed that. But
I don't understand why.
I get to the end and fucking Joel McHale was fucking voice fucking Johnny Cage. I was like, okay.
See, I just didn't understand why they like that movie had the best pacing that made sense possible. Like Scorpion's literally hunting
the death of
Sub-Zero.
the killer of his family.
Yeah, while Sub-Zero's doing his own thing. So it's like two people chasing each other the whole time. When the movie that came out was like only one of them was chasing, and they just like kept fucking Scorpion in purgatory for fucking God knows how long. 100 years, something like that. I was like, what?
Hundreds of years.
Yeah, it was like the 1600. That's so yeah, like 400 years. But it was, yeah. I mean, Matt and I talked about today. We've all kind of had our brief talks about it. I mean, I don't think it was out by the time when we last recorded.
No, it wasn't.
But it was.
No.
You know, I think that the first literally 2/3 of that movie, I was hooked, and then once they did the
tournament,
once they did the ESPN highlight reel at the end there, I was like, this is fucking.
Brandon, you can teleport us anywhere. Yes, I want.
Yeah, that was so bad.
I have a score to settle. Okay.
Yeah,
the animated movie was much more better.
Was much more better.
It was much more better. It was.
I also thought that it was a little bit, like I felt that they put some major characters in that because you had to. Then I feel like the side characters that they had in there were just kind of like, who the fuck is this person? I don't know much about Mortal Kombat lore, so I was like, who is this? But like, I thought Cabal was cool, but I think his voice acting was atrocious. It was so bad.
So like a lot of the Shang Tsung fighters in that movie were loyal to Shang Tsung, but like Cabal's part of the Black Dragon and like Kano's the Red Dragon, and like there's so like
I thought they did Cabal really well. Like when he was teleporting back and forth, I was like,
no,
wow,
yeah, that they did really
good.
well. That I don't feel like they didn't do Reptile any favors. They haven't. The first Mortal Kombat movie, he looked a lot worse than the original Mortal Kombat movie. I will fucking throw up a high rate.
I don't know, man. I would rather him be.
Go back and watch the first Mortal Kombat movie.
At least he's a ninja in the first one.
No, he's not. He was a fucking stupid, really bad CGI fucking lizard.
He's a ninja at first, and he rips him out.
No, he was not. He was really bad. Fucking stupid CGI fucking
dude thing. No, that's that's after Liu Kang kills him. He steps on him. He fights him as a ninja because he comes out of the wall, and then Liu Kang like ripped, and he pushes him into the wall.
Challenge.
And then like what?
Challenge.
Go for it.
Challenge.
Go for it.
Challenge.
Hold on. Anyway. Wait.
But
oh my God! Wait.
It's bad.
Hold on.
It's really bad.
That's what he looked like as a dude.
Thank you.
Great,
okay, hold on.
That's
Oh, no, look at that CGI.
Yeah, I
what
know
is
that. Yeah,
that? What is
that's-
that?
he
Looks
does-
like
that-
Nintendo
he-
64 shit right
That's-
there, yo.
Yeah, but that's when Liu Kang rips him out.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
no,
dude,
it's not.
oh my
Shang
God,
Tsung
No.
sends him to go kill
Dude.
them.
Not like at that. Bro, you need to go watch that
That
movie
looks
again.
like a prop out of the fucking Beetlejuice movie.
You need to go find where they're.
Prop from
You need to go
Beetlejuice.
find.
Oh, shit! Don't say it too much. Don't say it one more time.
Don't say it one more time. Beetlejuice.
Don't say it.
Beetlejuice.
No! Oh my God! No!
Large Marge sent me.
That's the wrong movie.
That's way off the rails. Say it still 3 times though, right? Like, I mean,
I know.
come on.
Beetlejuice.
Anyway, let's move forward with this here.
Yeah. No. Anyway, I think that the movie had potential the first third of it, 2/3, and it just
Well, there's
die.
definitely gonna be a sequel. Like,
Yeah, at least one other movie.
it's coming.
You know, Sub-Zero's brother's gonna show up somehow. He's still alive.
Well,
Or he's
Bihan is gonna be Noob. Like, we know that he's dead. I mean, that's spoiler, by the way. If you guys don't know Mortal Kombat lore, Sub-Zero dies and he becomes Noob Saibot. Spoiler.
and his brother takes over.
And then his
now.
brother takes over. Anyway,
But how are they gonna do that this time? How are they gonna bring his brother in somehow? You know they're not gonna.
same way they did in
Here's
Mortal
his
Kombat
brother.
3. It's like, what do you mean?
What?
Oh, who's this Sub-Zero guy with a red? Why has he got a red scar on it with no mask? Who's that guy? Oh, wait, the OG Sub-Zero's dead. Oh, wait, what? And then you don't find out until Deadly Alliance that Quan Chi is actually the one who killed fucking Scorpion's
You are
family.
a fucking super nerd.
Yeah, I'm out.
Wow.
Yeah, but okay. So I guess my thing is this:
Scorpion's my favorite character in Mortal Kombat, so yeah, I know his lore.
yeah, but they're gonna.
Like-
so Sub-Zero's gonna show up in the next movie again. He has to.
No, he's but not. Bihan is gonna show up as Noob, right? The
Right,
OG Sub-Zero.
but his brother is gonna have to show up somehow, or they're gonna do something else, or someone else takes over.
I don't. So like, I had read something about the director.
I hope they kill Cole Young.
About yeah, that's one thing we gotta agree about how the director envisions it. That the first movie is pre-tournament, second movie is tournament, third movie is post-tournament. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen with that. Sorry, child is screaming and running in the background. She's okay.
So when do they bring in Sub-Zero's brother? Is my question.
Probably the second movie, halfway through,
And then he'll be dead by the third movie.
I don't think they'll kill his brother.
I want to know where Ermac. I want to bring Ermac and Rain. Let's bring Ermac and Rain into this.
I know that they said that the
Ermac.
next
Let's bring
movie,
Ermac in.
the next movie they're gonna kill off some major characters. They said whatever the hell that means. I hope Nightwolf shows up. I think Nightwolf's cool. I don't think he should die though. No, nothing. Nothing. Nightwolf. You like Nightwolf?
I don't
I
even know
mean,
who the fuck
he
that
is.
is.
He's Native American.
Yeah.
Got an axe.
You know they're gonna bring in what's it
Lightning.
called too? Baraka.
Baraka. Yes, you said that correct. He's a Takarian warrior. Yes. Same species as Melina. Yeah, my Mortal Kombat knowledge is way up here, guys. Sorry.
And you also heard fact that what's her face is gonna show up. Katana.
Katana, absolutely. Princess of Edenia.
She'll show up, and then Liu Kang will probably die.
I still remember the blood code for the Sega Genesis was ABACBCABBA. Oh my god.
That's really bad.
I could do the Doom codes too for PC back in the day. IDQAF. Yeah.
I used to know freaking Age of Empires one. It was like Big Daddy, and you got the guy from freaking Twisted Metal.
Ooh, Sweet Tooth.
No, the guy that had the arms like stuck in the freaking.
Yeah, no. Only memorable character from Twisted Metal is Dark Tooth and Sweet Tooth. That's it.
Oh, I just
Dark Tooth.
Dark Tooth was the twisted.
What are you gonna say, Matt?
the twisted metal. No,
The twisted
before
metal
we
version of
no,
Sweet
we
Tooth.
gotta-
It's like the fucking Pennywise.
Wow.
Anyway.
What are you saying, Matt?
No, I was actually. I don't know. It just occurred to me. So I didn't play it because I wasn't around at the time, and at this point I won't. But just to go back to Resident Evil real quick before we kind of shift, when there's a merchant in the game when you meet him in the castle. His name is Duke. He's this really really big fat guy, and when you meet him the first time, he says something to the effect of like, "Oh, what can I help you with, stranger?" And he's just like, "Oh, that's just something an old friend of mine used to say." So people are speculating that he might have actually known the proprietor. From,
Does he have tentacles coming out of his face?
I don't know. No, I don't stranger.
That would have been good. That would have been awesome
Oh, that'd be
headcanon
cool.
right there.
Well, we will have to make
Wow,
sure. We'll have to make sure
crossover.
after
Right, dude. That would have been it right there. Been like, okay.
after we beat Resident Evil, we will talk about it. We will not talk about it prior.
We'll do a specific cast
Yeah,
for that.
I'm sure Jason will have to just sit there and be quiet because he's probably
Smile.
he's probably not going to play it.
Or he can
Before
take a week. That's
before
up
we
to him.
before we continue, Matt,
Oh God.
speaking of tentacle face, dude, are you going to be playing next season? Which is 2 short weeks
Probably
away
not.
now. You have no interest
Probably not.
in the VOG?
Probably not.
No.
What is it?
The
The
Vault
Vault of Glass.
Yeah, it's coming back.
Well, maybe. We'll see. I'm
All
not
right.
super on the up and up right now. I got a lot of other shit to be playing, so.
Is that a Destiny
Alright.
conversation?
Yeah, it's a Destiny conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm already past it.
So,
No.
My
Destiny-
Batman Beyond 1/6 scale sideshow collectible Hot Toys figure is getting shipped on May 7th.
Destiny.
Well,
Destiny
it's been a fun episode this week, guys.
Destiny
We'll
2,
talk to you next week.
the next
It's another
season starts
episode.
in about 2 weeks or a week and a half, 2 weeks, something like
2
that.
minutes.
I also got the next Invincible.
Yeah, that was good. Anyway, the
That's for Yo, what up?
The Vault of Glass, which is the first raid from Destiny 1, is going to come back. Anyway, that episode of Invincible blew my fucking mind. There's a lot of shit going on in that episode and fucking
Yep.
lemons everywhere.
Talk about it another
Holy
day.
shit. Anyway.
Wrong show.
Another time.
Wrong. Yeah.
Wrong show.
But-
Yeah, that's Yo, what up?
It's not anime. I
Move,
mean,
move. Yeah, fuck anime. I said it. But moving on here, I want to talk about I
What?
said it. Except Castlevania. And Castlevania season 4, I will not
it's
watch
not
that
anime.
trailer.
It's American anime. It doesn't count. It's Western anime.
Final season.
Is it really?
They only said they were going to do 4 anyways. But they said they're going to be doing another Castlevania series just with different characters.
Wait, isn't
Just
doesn't
like
that come
Chucky
out-
doll in the
doesn't that come out this month?
It's not a doll. It's a human.
Castlevania comes out on the 13th.
Sweet. I'll
Is it
binge
Friday?
Very
No,
excited.
it's not. It's
that. I'll
not.
binge that.
That's a Thursday. I know.
it's
Yeah, I was hoping.
Is it
it was Friday.
really?
Thor. It's Thor's
It's Thursday
day.
the 13th.
God of lightning.
Hmm.
Son of a
Cheers
god.
Day.
But anyway, we're going to talk about this little article I found here. It's called
Let's do this.
the worst
I
video
can't
game
wait.
titles of all time.
BMX
And
Triple X.
they're quite interesting. And the first one here that they said this
Number 10. Wait, how many are on
No.
this list?
I'm just going to go through and pick the ones because some of them aren't that bad. Some are just like whatever. Like one of them that's not that bad is Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue.
Yeah, that is a bad name. That's
We
just
need to talk
Japanese
about the
naming.
Kingdom Hearts naming though for a minute here. Like that shit is what the fuck, Square Enix? Like, come on. Nobody. That's like Elon. What's his name?
Elon Musk's
Thank
child's
you.
name.
I was like Tusk. I was like, that's not right. What? I just stumbled. Yeah, his kid's name. Like, come on. No.
Yeah, they're the yes, like Japanese
Tusk.
companies naming.
Is it just like a
naming.
translation of that point, or like is that?
No,
really
I
the
think
name?
they
Like,
just like that just made them. I don't know. I guess they just feel like it makes it seem like way cooler than it needs to be, and it's just fucking obnoxious. in
kind of
both
like the story of
cases.
Kingdom Hearts, way cooler than it needs to be, because that fucking third game was the worst fucking shit that ever happened. Anyway,
I will literally never play another Kingdom Hearts game.
never. I stopped
Ever.
playing Kingdom Hearts 3 because it was that atrocious. Like it was.
I forced myself to beat it. And
I
then you
would
know what
not.
happened?
I got to the Toy Story level and I'm like, no, I'm done. I'm fucking
I-
out. My wife got to like 2 levels. Nope, that was it. 2 worlds further.
I
and she
forced
never-
myself to beat that game when I was
Fuck that.
unemployed 2 years ago, and
Fuck
I had
that.
a fucking vendetta at that game. So stupid. Fuck Kingdom Hearts now. Now.
Anyway,
All right,
Onto the
so
list.
here we go. So I'm going to give you the premise of this game. It's called As an Alien of Your Choice, fight your way through
Oh.
bad guys and ultimately face the Fat Man, a hard ass who needs a healthy portion of defeat. From Commodore 64, the game is called Tongue of the Fat Man.
dude, you just preceded even me here. Jason's not even
I don't
here to
like
fucking
that.
be like, I remember this game. He's not even here.
So, okay, here's one from Super Nintendo,
Oh,
1991.
Okay, here we go.
Uh-huh.
The game is called Spanky's Quest.
Yeah, I played Spanky's Quest. It's not a terrible name.
Spanky is a monkey with Spanky is a monkey with
Of course
balls.
he's a monkey.
Throwing these
Yeah.
balls is his way of attacking enemies, and at the end of each level, they're
What kind of balls are they though? Are they his balls or does like he just like
I don't know, but this
cast them as a spell?
Oh,
this
man.
one's probably the worst one. I've
Balls.
seen. This was probably the worst one I've seen. This game came out.
Speaking
on
of balls, that was a fighting game for the 16-bit generation. That was an interesting game there.
This game came out on Nintendo DS in 2005, and the game is called Touch Dick.
No, it's not. What is Richard doing, and why does he need to be touched?
I'm googling.
Matt's
touch dick.
Matt, be careful how you Google that right now.
I literally just typed in just because I wanted to see what would happen. I typed in touch dick, and the first two things that came up were Pornhub and X videos. So
Nintendo DS.
and then I typed in DS after that now, and then it just says, "Is this Nintendo DS game for real?" Oh God! I went down a really bad rabbit hole. Now there's another article that says
I warned
the title
you,
of this
bro.
article says, and I quote: "Kindergarten classmate touching DS penis star pause trigger." What the fuck? I'm over the internet right now. I'm done. I'm out.
It's like Reddit.
I'm erasing my
It's like-
search history. Sorry, FBI agent. I didn't mean to look that up. Oh God. Fuck.
You go through your news feed like 3 days from now. Like, what the fuck is this doing?
I'm gonna
here?
get a phone call, and they're gonna be like, "Hey, why though? Listen, your search history is never that bad. What's going on with you?"
This next
My
game came
God.
out in 1989
That was bad.
for Amiga. It was Leisure Suit Larry 3, Passionate Patty in the
Yeah.
Pursuit of the Pulsating Pectorials.
Yeah, so like
I don't know
Yeah, so,
anything
like,
about this.
Leisure Suit Larry, Matt and I will probably we'll talk about this game because like Leisure Suit Larry defined the adult genre, but
Mhm.
they're good games. They may be badly named, but they are not bad games. Like
A lot of potty humor.
yeah.
Just like, I mean, it's so weird because I think that was on they did ones on like old PC, and when it was weird because like the music for the game wasn't actually music. It was just like chiptune noise that would come out of the disk drive. It was really weird. Like it'd be like this like weird jazzy music coming out of your disk drive. It was really weird. But also, just like it was like basically like a porn game. Like you were just like trying to fuck bitches in college and shit.
Yep.
It was hilarious.
Their whole goal was to get laid.
Really?
Yeah. Straight up and see.
It was his whole goal in the game, man. It wasn't. It was a weird.
That's it.
That was it. Yeah, that was
no overarching plot. You're just trying to get laid.
I want to fuck bitches. Let's go.
Well, this next game isn't necessarily a bad name, but the concept behind it is just fucking ridiculous. It came out for Atari in 1983. And the game is called Attack of the Mutant Camels. A bunch of enormous yellow camels are making their way to your base. Since you're fond of your base, you must massacre them all from your plane.
No wonder why.
That's the full title.
Atari.
Yeah.
No wonder Atari.
Is that a
Atari
Japanese
left.
game?
No,
it's
it's American.
Jesus Christ.
Wait. American companies developed for the Atari.
Oh, I'm kidding. I have no idea.
Oh, Cameron's just
I was just skimming through this and just guessing whatever you said. This one came out for Commodore 64 from 1987. It's called Ninja Hamster.
That's not that bad.
No, but the concept is you're a hamster on a radioactive course.
Oh.
You're a hamster on a radioactive course with martial arts skills to take down various rodents and beat them all up. Okay.
It's better than Touch Dick.
That's still probably the word.
Don't do that. Don't touch it. Don't stop.
How about NRA Gun Club? I never heard of this one.
That just sounds like it's like propaganda.
This National Rifle Association endorsed shooting game. You shoot targets, not people, at various courses and indoor events. Billy the Wizard and the Rocket Broomstick of Racing.
That just sounds dumb, but also, it's not the best name,
This game came out in 94 for Sega. It was called Golf Magazine Presents 36 Great Holes starring Fred Couples. And it looks like
I am not going to Google 36 holes on fucking Google because that's going to get some bad results too.
How about Big Mother Trucker 2, Truck Me Harder?
Wow.
That's funny. I don't care who you are. That's
from Xbox and PS2 era.
Wow.
Sounds about right.
Jesus.
Let's see what else. Yes, Prime Minister.
That sounds weird.
A tie-in game from the popular BBC political comedy of the same name. You play as a Prime Minister of the UK for a week.
Is he taking a piss? What did he do?
I think he can still hear us, right?
Hopefully we can't hear that though.
I don't know. How about
Hey Justin, can you hear me? Your daughter's coming to get you.
Oh, he's probably getting food. He ordered food.
Oh, I thought he was just peeing.
No, so he probably flipped the headphone up, and we're just probably talking shit.
His daughter is gonna go rogue and sneak out of the house.
Yeah, she was on a mission there. But anyway, next year we have from Commodore 64, we have How to Be a Complete Bastard. Never heard of this one. And then this one came out. This one is for PlayStation, the PlayStation 1 and the Super NES. I don't understand why this is a bad name, but I'm going to attempt to say it. Tactics Ogre, Let Us
Ogre
Together.
Yeah.
Why is that bad?
It's not a bad name. It's just, I mean, people probably thought it was weird, but that was a really fun, like, Final Fantasy Tactics style game. Yeah, no, they were great. I would actually love for them to, like, reboot that series. Those games are fucking cool. There was one. You said this was the N64 one? Because there was a Super Nintendo one.
This is the SNES one.
Then there was an N64 one, too. That was fucking sweet.
We also have here Rex Nubular, and the Cosmic Gender Bender.
I feel like that's definitely a weird name, but I feel like you reading it is making it even weirder.
Princess Tomato and the Salad Kingdom.
Wow.
That sounds like wow. Yeah.
Wow. What is that?
Ninja Bread Man.
That's a dumb one. That was an Xbox
that,
game.
Wait. That is dumb enough to be awesome though. Ninja Bread Man. Like
you can play that on your fucking Games Pass probably.
Well, a couple more here we have this one is
I'm judging you for that statement.
This one's called H2OL #NIQ : The Firefly Diary.
What is this, dot hack game?
All right, fuck you.
I love those games. That's why I'm making the joke.
I never played them, but those names were weird as fuck
those
too.
games are awesome, man. They're some of the best RPGs ever. Like,
how about #IDARB?
No, any game. Oh, I played IDARB.
Did you really?
I have that.
What
Yeah,
is that? What is it?
That's a platformer. That's why I have Why do I have that? It was a weird, like, kind of like platformer Portal game. Oh, it was weird. I gotta look that up. Hold on.
How about? I'm gonna.
I've played that.
Hyperdimensium Neptunia Rebirth 2 Sisters Generation.
Oh, that one you know, Matt. But the #IDARB.
Yeah, how do you know that?
Because I have friends who are super anime weebs compared to me, and they have probably played that game.
You don't need to
I know they played that game.
Weeb with anime, by the way.
I know, but for anyone who's listening who might not,
Then I will do the last one here because it revolves around your lovely Final Fantasy franchise. Is Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy.
V8 Rhythm. Yeah, it's a rhythm game.
Is that a joke?
No, it's really that's literally what it is.
Final Fantasy made a rhythm game.
Yeah, I mean that was all the rage. Parappa the Rapper started this fucking trend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zelda has technically one. There's Crypto the Necrodancer, and then they also did one where there's like a Zelda themed kind of Crypto the Necrodancer, which is also a sort of rhythm type game.
How about Tech Romancer?
I have no idea what that is.
I don't know either, but it was on this.
I feel like you're making that up.
No, it was on the list. Tech Romancer 44.
I still think you're making it up.
Google it.
I'm just kidding. Okay.
Go ahead.
I did just get a notification.
What?
From Team 17 Limited. It's this like small publisher that I follow.
They're going to say from the internet.
No, there's a game coming out finally to console, and it's also on the Steam wish list, Cameron. Someone beat you to the punch. It's called Epic Chef, and it's a 3D like cartoony style game where you're traveling the world as a chef and you're chefing about, I guess. I don't know.
No, mine's better.
Is it?
Because mine you actually like kill other things. You kill other chefs.
This guy looks like a little Gordon Ramsay, though.
Of course he does.
Yeah, no. But yeah, those are just some random ass names they had here. I don't really know. Oh, I forgot this game. Anybody remember fucking Barkley Shut Up and Jam for Sega?
Is that a basketball game? Charles Barkley?
Yeah, it was Charles Barkley just fucking dunking on the freaking rim.
Is that literally the whole game is just dunking?
It was I think that's all. I think literally it was just something stupid like that where you just played as only Charles Barkley or something bullshit.
And you just press one button and he just dunks and then he resets and dunks again.
Yeah. Did anyone play Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja?
No. What the fuck is that?
That sounds like a bad game.
That sounds terrible.
It was for the arcades and NES.
How come Clay Fighter 63 and a third isn't on this fucking list?
I don't know, but if it moves, shoot it is on this list. I mean, when you're sitting in a room and you fucking coming up with how about the last one here is irritating stick.
I mean, I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory.
I got one of those.
You know?
Wow.
All right.
Oh well, that kind of does it for us here today. I got nothing else to fucking say on that one. So
yeah, it's just a short one. This week. You have to do a long one.
It was an hour.
Was it really?
No, it wasn't.
We're 9 minutes.
Almost.
9 minutes
short.
from an hour. 9 minutes from an hour.
Wow.
Almost.
Well, Jason will be back next week. We will be able to talk.
If we can find him, I mean, he's currently lost in space.
Space.
This is true. Justin, I guess you will not be, like I said, joining that game anytime soon.
What game?
Whatever he's
No,
doing.
Elite Dangerous? No,
Space
no.
game.
It's been 11 years since Portal 2 came out, by the way. Space. Yeah, Matt, I know. Cameras.
Will they make a third?
Will Valve ever make
Ask
a fucking
Gabe.
third?
Ask Gabe.
They would Team Fortress, Portal, what's that other one? Oh, Half-Life.
Half-Life?
That was a troll, by the way. That was a joke.
Oh.
Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, they're making that.
They're making Back for Blood, so
It's the
they're
same
already out. They're never
fucking
going to
game.
make a Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, but like
they're making Back 4 Blood.
Left 4 Dead 2 literally has everything from Left 4 Dead 1. I looked up IDAR, by the way, and it's like a Smash Brothers game.
Oh.
It is?
Yeah, they literally were like, hold on, in the trailer, I gotta read this verbatim.
All right, I'm going to Google it now.
No, yeah, you gotta see the E3 2014 trailer here because it's solid gold. It's like literally the greatest thing ever. It's like
It's actually
It's an
relatively.
acronym for It Draws a Red Box.
we drew a red box. We didn't know what to do with it, so we asked the internet.
This is dumb.
Yeah, no, it.
I got nothing.
And the
This
internet
is what the engineers at Microsoft are cooking up.
Wow.
Fuck,
It's
dude.
not a Microsoft game, is it?
It's isn't it?
No, I don't think it is.
Whatever. The first thing that came up, this was right on launches for Windows 10, true achievements. I don't see it for any other console.
Look, nothing's worse than touch stick. I don't know how that wasn't number one on the list.
My internet search history will never recover.
Well, once again, this is Why Am I Nerd presents Outfitted Gold. You can follow us on Instagram, Why Am I Nerd Official, Facebook.com/Why Am I Nerd. Listen to new episodes every Monday on YouTube if you're a podcast service. Just Matt, Microsoft's finest. I'm Cameron James. Until next time, we're out. I can't believe
You can call this episode Touch Dick.
I'm definitely naming a touch stick. There's no way I'm not Nintendo touch.
100%. Call it the Touch Dick episode.
I just don't understand like that. So did you find out what the game actually was?
Cameron, I'm not doing that ever again. No.
So you didn't figure out what.
Wait, hold on. You know what? You know what's a safe search? If I search Touch Dick on YouTube. Touch Dick game.
No, because there's like nude yoga on YouTube.
Nope.
No,
Not better. Nope. Literally, there's literally a video. It just says a woman got surprised after she touched the guys down there, and it looks like it takes place in Japan. So I'm done. I'm done with all this.